Okay, hello guys. How are you today? How was your weekend? I hope you had enjoyed your break. Well, let's start the new week. And the topic for this class is going to be something that is common. Probably you have heard it in songs, in conversations, in movies. But sometimes we don't know the correct use of these words. These words are specially used in American English. Yeah, so it is important that you know this. Um, well, so today's topic is called reductions. What is a reduction? Okay, don't be confused with a contraction. Remember that in a contraction, we are going to connect two words. We're going to make one word from two words and eliminating or substituting one of the letters of the words with an apostrophe. In this case, reductions are something totally different, okay? The idea of using a reduction is to make a conversation faster and more fluent, and it has to do more with the sounds, not with the written form, but with the sounds of the of the words that we use in a conversation. Okay, so let's start with the topic. I was telling you that the name of the topic is reductions, specifically American English reductions. So when do we use reductions? Well, so this is the explanation of what reductions means. It says there are commonly used supramental features in everyday American conversation, which makes the target language fast and fluid. Yes, so the idea of using reductions is just to make your conversation faster and more fluent. But it is important to emphasize that we are going to use this kind of reductions only in the case that you're having an informal conversation. If you're having a formal conversation, it is not correct to use this kind of tools. Yeah, so that's why I wrote here specifically, especially when you are talking to friends. Yes, so um, here are the reductions. Words like want to, going to, have to, has to, or ought to are often said in an utterance. They are so often spoken every day that speakers tend to reduce them into the following forms. Yes, so the idea is not to contract two words. The idea is to reduce two words. Yes, I believe you don't have any trouble with the vocabulary. For example, want to, remember that we use want to express a desire. Going to is for future. We just saw it the last class. In this part, we have to. You know that have to and has to and have to are used to express obligations. And ought to, in the case of ought to, it's very simple. It's very similar to should. Yes? Remember that we use should for giving recommendations or advice. Well, so here we have, this is the normal way or the written way, that it's want to, going to, ought to, have to, has to, and have to. And this is the way we are going to use the reduction. Instead of want to, we're going to say wanna. Instead of going to, we are going to say gonna. Instead of ought to, we are going to say oughta. Have to, we say havda. Has to, we say hasda. And for has to, we say hada. Okay? So in order to make it clearer for you, well, I have here some examples. For example, it says, I want to get it done soon. It's the same thing as if we were saying, I want to get it soon. Yeah? The point is, if you listen to the example, if you listen to the pronunciation, you are going to notice, you're going to realize that the idea is just to, in few words, is to save sounds, ahorrarnos sonidos. That's the only thing that we are going to do using these reductions. For example, listen, the number one says, I want to get done soon. And if we did it in the other way, it would be like, I want to get it done soon. Yeah, we are eliminating sounds, specifically the T sound. Number two, I'm gonna visit Japan next month. The other way could be, I am going to visit Japan next month. 3, I ought to try harder in the test. In the other way, it would be, I ought to try harder in the test. 4, I have to make sure someone will pick you up. Instead of, I have to make sure someone will pick you up. He has to report to the office before 5 p.m. He has to report to the office before 5 p.m. She had to take a ride last night when she was dead drunk. She had to take a ride last night when she was dead drunk. Okay? Well, so based on this, in the next exercise, you are going to write on your notebooks, please, write one example using each one of the reductions. That means that you're going to write one example with wanna, gonna, oughta, haveta, hasta, and hadda. Okay, so they are 6 examples. Yeah, here we are. Wanna, gonna, oughta, haveta, hasta, and hadda. Remember that it's a reduction of want to, going to, ought to, have to, has to, and has to. Okay, the point in have to and has to, you know, it's obligation. The only difference is that you use have to for the first person in plural, I, you, we, and they. And we are going to use has to for third person, he, she, and it. Yeah, that's very simple. And have to, it's to express an obligation or something that we should have done in the past. Yeah, I didn't pass the exam. I have to study more. Yeah, so easy. And finally, well, after you finish this, we are going to pass to the book on page 69. And in this case, we are going to use only the reduction of going to, because that's what we have seen, we have been doing, yeah? We have been checking future plans. So we are going to solve this page 69, with the reduction of going to. Here you have the information. The information is very similar to the one that we have. And you have the part of the listening. In this yellow chart, you have a listening. I will send you the audio so you can listen to the examples. It's just a listening to hear the difference between the reduction and the written way. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. See you the next class. Have an excellent day. Bye.